know, here, over there, everywhere, all over the place. Once again, part 2 of a very educational and interesting conversation with the Apostle Leroy Scantlebury. Who they said before, he gives you the ideas and they're not patented, so you can use them. Apostle.
Yes, sir.
At the end of part 1, you were talking about what government, they're not serious enough what they're not doing. Could you expand on that a little bit?
Okay, well, we're talking about the environment again, okay? Firstly, small developing state like Barbados, by now, our sanitation authority should have developed their own bins. They should have developed their own points for people. If you want to move your garbage, these are points that are set up within each parish where they have their bins set there where you can bring your garbage. Okay?
What about those who can't bring it?
Well, there will still be the normal collection, the weekly collection points. Okay? Mm-hmm. The other area is that by now we should have color coding our collection bags and our collection days. So, in particularly, one day.
1 second.
Yes, sir.
When you say color coded, the bags or the bins?
Both. Okay. So that on one particular day we're collecting bottles and cans. Okay. The next day we're collecting paper, card, whatever. And then the next day we're collecting regular household garbage. Okay. Now, to add to this, we need to have a cogeneration plant. Okay? That is where...
What is a cogeneration?
Okay, a cogeneration plant really is a multifaceted plant that uses either solar power, wind power, water power to create electricity.
Natural power?
Natural power. Okay.
Sort of like hydroelectric?
Yeah. In the process of that, you can actually use regular refuse. You can burn regular garbage to power your generator if you need to do it that way, in the use of steam. Okay? Now, what we can do here in having this facility is that we can process aluminum. Okay? We can also reprocess paper.
But why aluminum and not steel or white iron?
Well, you know, Barbados has never really been the type of country that we've imported most of what we have in terms of the iron products. But we can always develop into having that level as well, where we can recreate or steel as well. But this is again what I'm saying about our government. We have not done any of those things, Mr. Morris. We have not done anything like that. Now, the other point is that a plant like that would create much employment in Barbados. It will generate loads of employment because it will be the type of plant where you'll have people coming off for one shift and other people coming on to the other shift. Okay?
So it will be 24
hour that's working.
So at least it's beneficial.
It's beneficial. So and it will be able to produce electricity as well too. You can use it. You can go into aquaponics. You can go into diversity of things. You can be making mulch that individuals who are into agriculture can actually come and buy it. In some cases, you can cut all of this bush that we have around the island down, take it. They have an incinerator, and one of the things that what actually happen is that as you burn these things, you burn these tires, and you do all these things, they will produce a natural oil. Okay, that can be harnessed, it can be tested, it can be used in the area of asphalt, it can be used to even produce gas from it, So there are many things that can come out of having a facility like a cogeneration plant. And this is one of the areas that we actually have in our manifesto as a party that really needs to come to Barbados, okay? Because again, we're looking at what can move our people forward, not just the country.
Yeah, people.
What can move the people forward.
Because the people are most important.
Okay? And I think right now the reality of moving towards technology is very, very important for Barbados to be sustained as a developing country. And this is where our people have to get to the point. By now, we have to be able to look and see what successive governments have not done versus what they said they have done. Because it is what they haven't done that is keeping Barbados back.
I hope that the Minister of Environment is actually, because we know you watch this, you know. We are well aware that all of you guys watch this. But I hope you're taking notes. And they said, and I keep saying this, do not feel ashamed to do what you have been advised. And the apostle is making it very simple. It's not, he's not making it look you have to be a rocket scientist to know this. He's put it in ABC form. So don't you try to twist it around and do it and not give credit where credit is due. Because I'll be watching you. M.M Out There shall be watching you. Now, this has slipped my mind before.
Okay.
One of our viewers, Brian, is celebrating his 43rd birthday today. And I missed saying happy birthday to Brian. I know you would be disappointed if I didn't mention that. So happy birthday to you, Brian. I didn't forget you at the start, right? But better late than never. Happy birthday. He's from right here in Spice Town.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes. Okay, getting back to what you were saying. As far as the government doing things as far as the environment is concerned, the progress of the people and not trying to make the country look good. Because making the country look good is only making speeches, you know,
Okay.
for someone to see.
That's true.
But even when you're making speeches, you're not actually doing anything. That's just words. There are no deeds. Any other advice? Now, from you.
You're digging at our ideas, Mr. Morris, but I can share just a few more.
Yes, but you're a man of God and you're a man of the cloth and so on, and I know that you're willing to give them these ideas, at least some of them.
Well, let me go ahead and say one of the things that I would have strongly invested in, because I know it would have given tremendous returns. By now, they are right across the east coast of Barbados, from I would say from Ragged Point.
That's St. Philip.
St. Philip, right over to Pico Tenerife.
Mm-hmm.
My plan would have been to have that entire area properly assessed, and I would have had wind turbines right across that area of Barbados. We have 24-hour wind. 24-hour wind coming off the east coast of Barbados that has never been harnessed.
Wasn't there some sort of wind turbine project in St. Lucie?
Okay, that was in Josie Hill.
Yeah.
Okay.
What became of that?
Not really sure about that.
Because the last time we actually saw it, the things looked pretty much rusted up to me.
Right. So
another base of taxpayers' money.
So I'm saying, with all of this available to us, 24 hours a day, that enough electrical energy could have been produced by government to lower the cost of electricity in Barbados by now. Okay? And again, these are some of the ideas that I believe are important to, again, moving our people forward. And this is what Thomas Jefferson, he made this statement, again, watched a lot of his books,
loves Thomas Jefferson.
and he said about America, he says one of his fears for America is that the people get to the point where they allow the government to misuse their labor in making them believe that they care about them. Okay? And so when you don't,
Mr. Jefferson seems to be very straightforward
brilliant,
in his talking.
Brilliant,
Go ahead.
brilliant guy. And this is one of the things that I'm constantly saying. If you can look through your country and see things that you can honestly say, this was a genius project that actually moved our people forward. And when you look through Barbados, you don't see many of those things.
it would be a good testament.
Yeah, you don't see many of those things, okay? And again, I was driving with a minister friend of mine from the United States of America, and I'll tell you this: I was just driving around the island. We went across Bay Street. We drove off the street into the Prime Minister's office, and he said to me, he said, I don't believe we just did that. I said, he said, does your Prime Minister come here to work? I said, yeah.
He's probably in here right now.
Yeah. He said, are you serious that you can drive your car? There's no outpost. There's nobody checking your vehicle. There's no sniffer dogs. There's no armed police off. There's no army soldier here. You can just drive off the road onto the Prime Minister's office, circle, and come back out, and nobody stops you.
Yeah.
He said an insurgent can simply drive past here with a rocket launcher and boom, that's it.
Look, I saw, this is last year, a clipping from, this is in Belize.
Right.
Now, they showed you these soldiers and police, like just roughing people up and pushing them all the way, and they got their feet on their heads, right? And like, they got the selling food, they tossing them all the way. You know why?
Yeah.
The Prime Minister was actually supposed to pass there in about 5 minutes, and that was his personal guard that was making sure that the area was safe.
Right.
And they don't want to hear anything.
Yeah. So he said even with our Prime Minister's office is not safe. We don't even have anything that says to our people, this office is a sacred office. Okay? It's unprotected.
Yeah.
It is unprotected.
But I also, I remember being in Trinidad in the 70s, the late 70s, first time I ever went to Trinidad.
Right.
And I heard these sirens, right? And people being told to get out of the way, get out of the way.
Yeah.
The Prime Minister was passing, there's this whole fleet of cars.
Right.
He's in one of them.
Yeah.
But there's cars ahead and cars behind, they get out of the way.
Yeah.
And these guys got guns and so on.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
Listen, I spoke to a friend of mine who very heavily involved in the politics there in Trinidad. He said that most people don't know, but the Trinidadian government has built special rules for the politicians to drive on in case of an emergency.
Yeah.
You know, or if they need to get to the Red House, that there are special rules that most people don't know about.
Yeah, but they know something happens though, because you get
Exactly, so they know those rules. So again, we're looking at moving our people forward, and I think the time has come for this idea of you have to be the down-to-earth type of Prime Minister. You know, you have to bling with the people. No, you have to send a message to the people. The office is very sacred. There's something about it. We want our people to look up to us and to understand in moving Barbados forward, you must move your people forward.
And don't try to look for popularity.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? Or votes or so on. Be real. That's what you're saying. Be real.
Yeah.
Apostle, we're coming to the end of our episode.
Yes, sir.
As usual, it's been very, very entertaining and interesting, and I hope very much that you, my audience, my faithful audience, have actually learned and have gathered something, as usual, from the Apostle. So you know what I always say when we come to the end? When the people fear the government, there is tyranny. But when the government fears the people, there is liberty or freedom.
Yes, sir.
And that came from our good friend Thomas Jefferson,
Check
who
it
I
out.
understand has a little black blood in him, you know.
Okay.
Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he was so wise. Okay? So, M.M Out There, over there, everywhere, all over the place, saying thank you for watching. Thanks to the Apostle Leroy Scalabari.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And, sir, always a pleasure having you.
Pleasure. Thank you so
So
much
let's
for having
make our
me.
exit. Bye for now.
Yes, sir.